You've seen it in the movies, you've seen it on telly. It's the latest hot special effects technique, morphing.
What I mean is, I like a nice big laugh. I said I like a nice big laugh. Yeah, they don't come much bigger than that, do they? He's funny, isn't he?
You can see a magical metamorphosis of one real 3D object into another entirely different one. And all produced inside the unreal world of the computer. Now, absolutely anything can be morphed, as you saw at the start of the programme. Cuddly, harmless lions can change into ferocious, roaring Tomorrow's World presenters. But what's really interesting about that morph is that it wasn't created on an expensive high-tech machine, but was done on a home computer using a new piece of off-the-shelf software. Now, on the screen I have got the two images, the lion over here and also Howard. Now, to create a smooth, believable transition between the two, the computer has to work out all the in-between stages and all in 3 dimensions. So, by outlining all of the features of the lion and all of the features of Howard, the computer can tell the image to morph one area into another, one feature into another. So this area of the lion will become Howard's forehead and hairline. Hang on a second, it doesn't want to work. There we go. Off we go. There you go. So that was the lion's mane, top half of his mane turning into Howard's hairline, and the bottom half into his jaw. And the computer just does all the rest for you. Get a nice smooth transition. It's a little bit freaky, actually. But it makes you wonder, if home computers can do amazing special effects like that, what are the professionals up to in their state-of-the-art machines? I went down to London's West End earlier to find out. Christian Hogue is one of the top computer graphics people in the world. He worked on the blockbuster movie Terminator 2. So, Christian, what's your latest project?
Well, we've been working on a commercial for the States based around Mrs. B, who's a maple syrup sort of product. She's been traditionally done up till now by stop frame work. And with stop frame animation, you can sort of like move people's heads around and do things like that with models. With technology as it is today, we've done away with Mrs. Butterworth as reality. We're creating her from scratch inside a computer. And the advantages of doing that is that the motion is much smoother when it's computer generated than when it is with a model.
Worth it. And don't forget my light syrup.
We create her on a computer in a virtual studio. We then build her up and put a skeleton inside her, and then we can animate the skeleton and just position it at different key frames. It's very similar to traditional animation in a way, but the look is totally real. We supply a digital edit suite with the elements that they need to combine Mrs. B with the background. So on the monitor here we have a wireframe version of Mrs. B, which we use to see if the motion's right. And then we have a beauty pass of Mrs. B as she moves, with highlights and bumps and shadows and everything. And then we have a matte pass to cut Mrs. B out from her background that I have, and it's combined then with the live action real background of the tabletop and stuff that you see in the final commercial.
It does take a little more time, see?
So is this the best there is in the world?
This is cutting edge. This is it. This is where we are a year on from Terminator 2. In fact, Mrs. B and a few of our other commercials have been entered into Imagina, which is on at the moment, and it's Europe's premier showcase for computer-generated imagery. And the competition's going to be really fierce, and you know, we're in there with a good chance.